Namaste everyone. Here I am going to solve some questions related to variations. Firstly, try to understand about variations. There are two different types of variations. First one is called direct variation and the second one is called inverse variation, in which there will be at least two quantities. When an increase in one quantity causes a corresponding increase in other quantity, then it is called direct variation and vice versa also. Similarly, an increase in one quantity causes a corresponding decrease in the other quantity and vice versa, then this relation is called inverse variation. Now, two questions are selected and both are related to inverse variation. Firstly, try to solve this first question. Runs like this: a train moving at a speed of 75 km per hour covers a certain distance. This distance is constant in 4.8 hours. Time is given. Time is given. Speed is also given. What should be the speed of the train to cover the same distance? Distance is constant, same distance in 3 hours. Here are three terms known. First term is a speed, that is 75 km per hour, and second is 4.8 hours. After that, 3 hours is also known. At one place speed is given, at the other place we have to find the speed of the train. This part is unknown. What should be the speed of the train? This part is unknown. We have to calculate this. As we know, when speed will increase, then time will decrease because distance is same, distance is constant. So this will be an inverse variation. Firstly, we have to put these quantities like this. Solution of question 1. Suppose there are two variables x and y. A train moving at a speed. Firstly, write here a speed, and a speed is given in kilometer per hour. Kilometer per hour. And second quantity is time. Time, which is also in hour. Both unit is same. Both units are same, hour. So we need not to change it. Now known parts will be put in these columns like this. A train moving at a speed of 75. Speed is in kilometer, so we did not put here kilometer per hour. Time, 75 km per hour, covers a certain distance in time is here 4.8 hours. This distance is this speed and time is this, and distance is constant. On the other hand, what should be the speed? Here this part is unknown. Put here x, this part is x. We have to calculate this part. To cover the same distance in 3 hours. 3 hours is given here. As we know, a speed will increase, then time will decrease. Here time is decreasing. We observe from these columns time 4.8 hour, it is decreased to 3 hour to 3 hours. So speed will increase. And this is called inverse variation. And in inverse variation, x into y is constant. As we know, x into y is equal to constant k, that is positive. So product of these two terms will be equal to product of these two terms. We can understand it like this: product of these two terms is equal to k. Similarly, product of these two terms is equal to also k. K are same, so these parts will also be same. These are in inverse variation. First of all, we have to recognize the given quantities are in direct variation or in inverse variation. After that, we can solve it. When it is in inverse variation, then we have to follow x into y is equal to constant. Then 75 into 4.8, that is x into y, is equal to x into this part. Now, only one is unknown. By transposition, we can solve it like this: 75 into 4.8 by 3 is equal to x. 3, 25, hence x is equal to 25 into 4.8. We have to find its product. 25 8 that is 200, rest is 20, 25 4 that is 120, 120. And this is x. X is a speed. X is in a speed column, so it will be kilometer per hour. Hence, speed. We have to, what should be the speed of the train to cover a speed? So, hence required speed. Hence required speed. A speed of the train is equal to 120 kilometer per hour. This is solution of first question. Now, I am going to solve second question. Second question runs like this. A garrison of 120 men has provision for 30 days. Here are also two quantities. Number of men, that is 120, and number of days, that is 30. At the end of 5 days, 5 days later, 5 more men joined. Now number of men is increased. Then, how many days can they sustain on the same provision, on the remaining provision, left part? Provision is same, number of men is increased, but amount of provision is not increased. So, when number of men will increase, then number of days will decrease. This is an inverse variation. First of all, we have to recognize whether the given quantities are in direct variation or in inverse variation. Here, these quantities are in inverse variation. Solution of question second, which will be solved like this. First of all, we have to recognize these quantities. These quantities are in inverse variation. These quantities are in inverse variation. So we have to follow the rule of inverse variation. We have to do like this. A garrison of 120 men. First of all, we have to write number of men and number of days. Number of men. Number of days. Here, a garrison of 120 men. We have not to write here unit, men. Provision for 30 days. Number of days 30. It is sufficient for 30 days. Now what is going to happen? At the end of 5 days, 5 days passed. 5 days passed. 30 it minus 5. 30 minus 5, that is 25. And 25 days it is sufficient for the same person, for 120 men, because the provision was sufficient for 30 days for 120 men. Now 5 days later, so 5 days will be subtracted from this 30, then we have 25 days left, and this is sufficient for 120 men only. Now 5 days later, 5 subtracted, and 5 more men joined. 120 is changed into 125. Number of men is increased, so number of days will decrease. Put here y, which is unknown. We have to calculate this. This is an inverse variation. As we know, in inverse variation, product of these two terms will be equal to product of these two terms. According to inverse variation, 120 into 25 is equal to 125 into y. Implies that 120 into 25 by transpose it, 125 is equal to y. 25, 5 the 5, 2 the 10, and 5 4 the 20. Y is 24. Hence, y is equal to 24. And y is number of days. So, the provision will be sufficient, will sustain for 24 days. 24 days. This is the required number of days. Then how many days can they sustain? So that number of days will be 24. 24 days they sustain on the remaining provision. That's all. Thank you very much for watching.